Yeah. Okay. I'll do that really quick because there's actually a book that I'll have you read. Why the question is why glucose and not fructose? Well, as we know, with glucose, we get a ton of benefits when we exercise or lift with intensity or in heavy weights. When fast twitch muscle fiber is recruited, not only do we get a fat burning event with it, but we also get to deplete our sugar stores, and it suppresses our heart rate. So that's what's so great about glucose. But then fructose, on the other side, has been shown to cause ATP depletion in humans and without fiber. And so if you're eating a piece of fruit, and the more ripe it is, the more glucose, and the less ripe it is, the more glucose. And then as it ripes, or like a banana, green, yellow, and then brown. So when it's green, it's super high glucose. And when it's even, it's equivalent to sugar. And then when it drops below that, all the fiber is completely gone and out of it. And now all of a sudden it's just fructose without fiber. And fructose without fiber causes mitochondrial fatigue. So the muscles are flat and fatigued. But it can make you look very vascular. I know some of the bodybuilders and even myself, once in a while, I'll eat some candies that have a ton of fructose in it, and I'll get pretty veined out. Then it's kind of fun just goofing around with it, but it actually causes the body to say, or the muscles to stimulate ghrelin. And when ghrelin, your hunger hormone, stimulated, what it does is it tells you, hey, we're tired and we want more food. And so what happens is that's how you end up eating again and again after eating seed oils do the same thing, but specifically with fructose. And so when you're in this type of mitochondrial fatigue, you're also very depressed because you're hungry, angry, and uric acid is through the roof. When your uric acid is through the roof, you're super temperamental. So that's why you got to go read this book called The Fat Switch by Dr. Johnson. And he's even here in Colorado. Oh, yeah, I got my buff shit on. So for Dion, I was a corner. But yeah, man, you want to make sure you read that book, and it'll show across all animal creatures of what fructose can do, and it's insane. And then when you see what it happens to us humans, it's incredible. And hook me up if you got any research, if you're doing that down the road. Give me anything you can on fructose. You know, Dr. Lustig was right on the money, I mean, about everything, but he's got to understand that math is always going to be the overture over people getting fat. And but yes, it is addictive. It does cause ghrelin to go up and all that jazz. And yes, it's shitty. So yeah, white glucose and not fructose. So you got to be careful of the fructose. But fructose is a fiber, just like fat and fiber. And so fructose will, sometimes help you take a shit once in a while. So if you drink a little OJ or specifically apple juice, you gulp down a couple gulps of that, and you're constipated. It'll take care of it. That's why I remember my dad gave me dates when I was constipated, and everything was good. So, but then you're fatigued and tired. So I remember all those feelings. So yeah, fructose is not something you want to mess with. All right, hope that helps, brother.